Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for being here today with our video. I am Anwar and my group name Mana Attaha in Group 2 from School of Electrical Engineering in UTM University. Our topic is Hello Age keyword spotting on microcontroller ARM STM32. Now Taha talk about our project.
Okay, thank you, Anwar. After setting GPIO ports according to our first video and configuring the clock in CubeMX to connect I2S microphone to STM32 Niclo board, another important part of this project is creating a neural network model to be able to spot the keyword. For this part, my friend Manu Chair will talk about this part.
Thank you, Taha and Andar. Please let's go through the to the website directly. Let me change the position of this. Yes. For this project, we use the Edge Impulse platform for creating a data set. However, we try to use a pre-trained data set from the Google and for keyboard spotting. And now I want to show you how we can use Edge Impulse to, however, both creating or modifying a data set and then try to create an appropriate neural network model for our purpose. First of all, it's necessary to go and create a project. I've already done it. It is the name of our project here. Here we can see what kind of the device we have available here in dashboard. We have some parts, some general information, but most important is here in keys. This API key is important to copy and have this number because we need it during setting the data set and using this training model. Second device, I don't have any specialty here, but about the data acquisition, we have yes, we have here, as we can see, we have the categories in our project according to the document procedure report that we have already created it. There are in our project for testing. It is just for testing how this trained model work correctly, just for spotting just near 2 or 3 sample keyword. And other keyword can categorize as unknown. For example, here we can test one of these. You can see how
bed
we can check the this collected data. For example, the house, it is one of the word that we have selected.
How?
It is the different pronunciation.
house.
And then another features available in Edge Impulse is here. You can see it is the steps that we have already done to create. In Create Impulse, you can here add anything. For example, here I have already added audio, MFCC, extracting the features, and about neural network cross. It is the neural network model that I've already selected and set it. And in this part, MFCC, after passing the procedure, we can here, I want to show you, yes, here we have, for example, for this, it is a raw data, the word we can
Seven.
Yes, and also here it is a DSP result. It is a processed features. It is the features that have already extracted from this raw data. For any word, we have a special kind of this figure. And also here, the parameters is important. It is the we can change and modify and have a look about this parameter here. Also about the neural network classifier model, we can here see that parameters also it is important that we can modify them here. Let me get some brief description about this part. For example, here we can see the accuracy of the model for different uh, part of this trained model. For example, here we have two word house and zero we have already selected, and also we have unknown other words that the microphone can get and set to the uh, microcontroller. It's categorized as unknown. And also we have noise. It is important because in the real life we need to consider the noise, and here the noise as a background is added to the uh, pronounced words here. Another important features available here, for example, we can see this figure, all of the correct and incorrect for our words. But let me I disable others, just keep the zero incorrect. It means that for word zero, this is the incorrect recognized by after training this model. It is important. We can here select them, any of them, see why it is incorrect. Let
Zero.
Maybe about the noise, about this one.
Zero.
The quality is not good. There is a special reason. Here we can select anyone. You can go to the view sample, and then it is possible for us even delete it or download or replace it with another new word and pronunciation, more accurate one. Then here we can have model testing, and the most important thing is deployment. In deployment part, it is the final part that we can get the codes and we can build the codes for our model, for the model that we have already extract the features and set the parameter, select the neural network, appropriate neural network, and set the parameters on it and modify it. Then here in deployment, we can be able to four kind of the code get from the edge impulse. In our case, we try to get C++ library, as we have already mentioned in the document report. And after clicking the build, we can get the folder. We can directly download the codes. The most important thing is here, because we need in other projects and also in this case, sometimes we need to modify the data set that we have already downloaded. For example, in this project, we have already downloaded a dataset from the Google, and we need to change the dataset. After creating our dataset or modifying it and create a appropriate dataset, we can get this code. And after it, for example, this folder consists of 3 folders. The thing that is necessary to replace this new model with the previous one, replace the previous one with this new model, it is just copy and paste this parameter, this folder that we have already got from the edge impulse, and replace it with and replace the old folders in the existing project with this new folder of the dataset. It is a very good and convenient and so easy, I think, way to use the new dataset instead of the old or existing dataset in this project or in any project. Thanks for your attention. Thanks from my friends, and I hope have a Have a nice time. Thank you.